What if, one morning, you opened your eyes and you weren't on Earth anymore? No blue sky, no trees, no birds singing, only red sand stretching forever. This is the story of Arav, the first human who tried to live on Mars. But Mars is not like Earth. It is quiet, very quiet. And sometimes, silence can feel louder than noise.
The year is 2045. After many years of hard work, scientists finally sent one brave human to Mars. His name was Arav. His spaceship slowly landed on the red planet. Dust floated gently in the air. When Arav stepped out, his boots touched Mars for the first time. He looked around. Red mountains, red sky, red ground. It felt like standing inside a giant desert painting. He whispered softly, "Hello, Mars." But Mars did not answer. Mars may look beautiful, but it is not friendly. It is freezing cold, colder than Antarctica. The air is so thin, you cannot breathe. There is almost no oxygen. If Arav removed his helmet, he would faint in seconds. So he checked his oxygen meter carefully. On Mars, every breath is precious. Every step is planned. Mars does not forgive mistakes.
Luckily, robots had already built a small dome for him, a tiny house on a giant red planet. Inside the dome, machines made oxygen, water was recycled, plants were growing under bright lights. It was small, but it was safe. This little dome was now Arav's entire world. He touched the glass window and looked outside. So much empty space. And inside, just him.
Mars has no rivers, no rain. But deep under the ground, there is frozen ice. Arav carefully drilled into the soil. When he found ice, he smiled. "Water," he said happily. He melted it slowly, recycled every drop. Even his sweat was cleaned and reused. Nothing could be wasted. Inside his greenhouse, tiny green plants grew under soft purple lights. Potatoes, spinach, little leaves reaching toward light. On a red planet, green became the most beautiful color. But the hardest part was not the cold, not the danger. It was being alone. No friends, no family, no hugs. When he spoke to Earth, it took 20 minutes for his voice to reach them, and 20 more minutes for a reply. Sometimes, he just sat quietly, looking at a small screen showing Earth, a tiny blue star in the sky. He missed rain. He missed wind on his face. He missed laughter. Mars was quiet. Too quiet. One day, the sky turned darker. Red clouds began to spin. A dust storm was coming. Mars storms can last for weeks. The wind howled outside his dome. Solar panels stopped working. Lights flickered. Arav rushed to secure the systems. If power stopped, oxygen would stop too. His heart beat fast, but he stayed calm, because on Mars, panic is dangerous. After many long hours, the storm passed, and the sun slowly returned. He survived. Mars' gravity is weaker than Earth's, so Arav exercised every day. But still, his muscles became smaller. His bones became weaker. Living on Mars changes you, slowly, silently. Even if he returned to Earth someday, he might never feel the same again. Exploration has a cost. Scientists dream of changing Mars, making it warmer, growing forests, creating lakes. Maybe one day, children will run across green fields on Mars. But for now,
It is still red, still cold, still lonely.
After 1 year, Arav stood outside his dome. He looked up. In the dark Martian sky, he saw Earth. Small, blue, beautiful. And he smiled softly. Mars taught him something important. Surviving is possible, but living is special. And Earth is a gift.
If humans ever live on Mars, it won't be because Mars became easy. It will be because humans are brave enough to try.